how to keep posting when you feel like nothing's working. So there are 3 things that I do for this framework, or how to get past this waiting season, or get past this. 1, model the best in class. Find the best top person in the same niche, in the same industry, in the same business as you, and do what they do. Whatever it is they do, model it. Do it for yourself. Adapt it, make it your own, but do it. The reason they're at the top at the game, the reason that they made it to the top, is because whatever systems and whatever actions and decisions they've been taking has worked for them. And if it worked for them, it can work for you. Success leaves clues. And so by looking at those who are what I like to call the best in class, you get to figure out, okay, how can I reverse engineer their result so that I can achieve the same result? A good example of this is, like, if you're a performer, like, study Beyonce, study Michael Jackson. If you are a writer for television, study Shonda Rhimes. If you're a movie script writer, study Tyler Perry. So these are the people who are best in class at what they do. And so if you model the same moves, if you model the same frameworks, if you look at the same decisions, if you look at whatever they do and you adapt it for yourself, or even if you just flat out copy it just so you can at least get some traction, that's how you can accelerate yourself to get past the waiting period. That's how you can accelerate yourself to get yourself to keep posting, because you'll start seeing some sort of movement. Because again, those decisions were made and got them to where they need to be because it worked. And so if you just keep at it and stay consistent, you know in your own head and in your own mental, gymnastics that we play, that if it worked for them, it can work for me. So follow their system. So that's number 1, model the best in class. Number 2, now this is again for a lot of this is just a mental game. It's like a mental gymnastics fighting against impatience. But number 2, pick one thing about posting that you're going to make better each time. Just one specific aspect. This could be like hooks. This could be editing. This could be sound effects, lighting, making sure there's no ands and ums. You pick one thing for each post that you're going to make better. So this gives you A, variety, but B, momentum. It keeps you going because you're like, okay, I can fix this a little bit. I can fix this next thing. And all these 1% increases, when you compound them over 10 different videos that you've done, you have a 10% increase in your content now. So by giving yourself one thing that you're going to change, over time, it forces you to be consistent. It makes you have improvements. It'll make you get some more traction because you're improving your posts every time. And so this is how you can get the loop going, and the feedback loop of, okay, I can do this and I can get through this waiting period. Let me just make this one little tweak better. Let me make this one other thing better. And then from going there, that's how you get through your waiting period. And that's how you can keep posting even when you feel like nothing's working, because the answer is nothing is working yet. But if you keep improving one thing at a time, the yet will become now. It'll become, okay, I'm actually getting traction now. Something's finally working. And then last, this is just for me, my 3rd trick that I use, and this is focus on one KPI, which is a key performance metric, to try and make better. So before I was saying focus on one aspect of your video. So, the lighting, the background, whatever. But focusing on one KPI is like looking at your analytics and deciding, okay, I want my click-through rate to go up, right? So that's all I'm going to focus on, click-through rate. So if you're going to focus on click-through rate, then that means on something like YouTube, you'd be focusing on the title and the thumbnail. You don't even worry about the content, the actual video. All you're focusing on is your click-through rate, right? Or if you want to worry about retention, I'm only going to worry about retention. So then you start looking at like where people are dropping off, and you're just like, okay, I see at the 30 mark, people are dropping off. Here, I need to switch angles, or I need to add a retentive function here, so I show them a preview of what's to come next in the next part of the video. So this just gets you thinking of like, how can I fix this problem? How can I make my content better? And with each shot on trial, each shot on goal, it keeps you posting because you're like, okay, I need to try this next. I need to try this next. And your curiosity will keep you having momentum so you can get through this waiting period of, oh my gosh, nothing's working. So why I always say pick one thing, whether it's one aspect of your video or one KPI, key performance metric, is because focusing on one thing makes you do multiple shots. Focusing on one thing gives you instant feedback. It says either it actually worked and it went up, I got a higher click-through rate, or it didn't, and it either stayed the same or it went down. And so you can keep working on that same specific thing and post again and say, okay, well, let's try this now. Let's try that now. Let's try this. And so this will keep you posting, and this keeps up your consistency. And this also trains your algorithm to know where to place you, because you're going to keep making content. It's going to be around the same niche. And so you're going to be like, okay, now I'm starting to see how things work a little bit more, and you're creating your own system, and you start making better content because you're like, okay, this works, this doesn't work, this is good for the algorithm, this is good for my audience, so on and so forth. So I always say work on one thing because it gives you momentum, it gives you instant feedback, and it gives you endless shots on goal. So all of this together, whenever you feel like you need to keep posting, because obviously you can't have a social media based business without posting. That's the whole point of social media. You have to post. But you feel like nothing's working. Those are the 3 ways or the 3 tricks I use to get through it, which is, again, 1, model the best in class, pick the best person you can find or the best at the top of your field and do what they do, copy them, make it your own, but model them. 2, pick one aspect of your videos or your posts or your blogs, whatever it is, whatever medium you use to make better each time, whether that's hooks, whether that's endings, CTAs, whatever you want. And then 3, pick one KPI, one key performance metric, which is analytics, that you're going to try to make better, whether that's retention, click-through rate, engagement, shares, likes, comments, right? Pick one aspect of analytics that you're going to make better and just focus on that. If you do those 3 things, I promise it works for me, that it should then work for you. It'll get you through your waiting period, and it'll make you have momentum, it'll train your algorithm better, and you will become a better content creator because of it. Okay, I hope this helps. Check out everything in vcmsuite.com. This is my site where I create all kinds of tools, frameworks, courses, everything you need to know, a creator campus to help you and your creator business be successful.